Rightio. So last round was a bit disappointing from a defense point of view. We just had the one attack. So good in the sense of, it didn't matter that I didn't clear dash. Not so good in the sense I don't really know how the rest of my defense held. So I have tweaked things anyway. That was more because I didn't like CLS on defense. So I'll show you the defense momentarily, but let's just show you the comparison for now. So yeah, DarthCapsib. Once again, we're behind on GP. Strangely ahead on Zetas by 8. 3 ahead on Omicrons. 29 behind on total Relics. 71 to 104 on the Relic 5 pluses, so a bit of a difference again. Level Dacrons, I'd say we're doing good. 937 to 430. We're behind on the actual full total of 6 top mods, 29. But when you look at the actual mod scores, we're doing great. So I'm actually quite amazed someone can have only 4 25 plus speed mods at 8.2 million. So again, I'm taking the positives there. I kind of need to though, because I've got my 1 GL as always versus the 5. So we've got to hope they don't go heavy D. And yeah, we got the 2 GL ships each, so ships aren't going to really count for much. I'm crossing my fingers and toes my opponent doesn't go Executor Profundity on defense, because I've only got a counter for 1. So let's do it. Ooh, very nice. Very nice fish. I am working on Jabba. just to sort of reiterate, I have not completely neglected GLs. And I've got every legendary character except for Afra, which will be my next farm after Jabba. Just a little self-defense. Alright, so my defense, I've put Rey down this round. I don't know how she's going to do, but I thought, you know what? Even though she can beat bounty hunters, which is a good use, I thought, let's just throw her on defense. Let's see how people get on with Ben in there. Ben won't do too much because there's no Zetas, no Omicrons, but again, it's just something that I'm probably not getting the best use out of on offense. Padme, again, I used it last round. It was a bad use in reality, but still, it's probably better having it on defense for now. Maybe there'll be a team that I need it for, but for now, let other people think about it. We got Dash and the Omicron. We got the full Smuggler team. Vandal's got the Datacron right now, but it will be Kira next week. And then we got Radis. Yeah, not a lot else to say about Radis. Okay, so South Wall. I think South Wall is just one change. Yeah, we got a Hook Cartel team up front this time. The reason being, I didn't want Maul on the front wall. So yeah, everything else remains unchanged. Then we go up north. We got JML. We got Babach. We got Aiden. And we got Dooku Seppi's team, which is interesting. Just seeing Newt chilling in here. That is not a team you see often. Okay. A bit of irony there, because Padme probably would have done well there with all the counters. Okay, so we've got a Starkiller team, no Visas. We've got GG. We've got Lord Vader. With Dark Trooper. And then we've got CLS. Okay, interesting defense. Right, just scrolling up a moment, because I'm sure I missed 1 or 2 things. Let's see. You had a resident have a stroke while you're giving them personal care at work. Completely froze for about 10 seconds before basically screaming for help. Comes down and just starting. Oh, okay. So the adrenaline's from everything going on. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I've ever been in that situation, but what I will say is, right, the most recent time I can think when I had adrenaline coursing through me, it sounds bad by comparison, so don't take too much out of this, but it was when my cat died the other month. And it was... Sorry, I'm just a bit worried because my other cat's here. It really did get me going in a bad way. You know, it's not like good adrenaline. It was really nervous, oh my god, adrenaline, just for the fact that you're like, what do I do? And I know it took me a lot of that day to calm down, not just because of losing my cat, obviously, but it was just for the fact that it really shot me nerves, you know, because everything connected to that was unexpected. You know, even though she had been a little unwell, we've thought she'd come over it. So I remember that day I was riding on adrenaline, and I'm still amazed I streamed that day, to be honest, but I think that was kind of why I did it, because I thought, well, I've got the adrenaline, let's just go with it. But yeah, coming down from it was pretty hard, because then all you want to do is crash. So I know it's not a direct comparison, because I know that that's more an impersonal one, if you like, as far as doing your job and it's someone who you know via your job, essentially, but I'm assuming that's how it is based on how I read that. But yeah, care at work. But yeah, I can imagine it's still a rough come down, that. Just kept catching up. Jim, Starkill's probably going to change your look, but currently this GAC is not going to be fun. You have to win with your Wampa against their C plus Savage. Yeah, that sounds like a big punch-up. It makes me wonder if it'd be worthwhile trying to take an insta-kill character in like Mando. See if you can get Savage out and then clean up with Wampa. But I don't know there. Fish, you just need 5.9k crystals. That'll. As for the lowest GP needed, you can't spend GP for fleets for the ship, so need to spend 1250 for 10 shards. Should have the crystals needed for the second Radis in April, so Ray and May. But yeah, I'm assuming the 1250 crystals, is that for the profundity shards that you're talking about? .238 defense should help. I'd still be wary. I know I've tried Wampa versus C in the past. I know it does work, but I don't know. I'm always wary of if it doesn't work. But certainly a defense cron should help. All right, that was almost team for team. All right, so okay, now I'm with you. So essentially, you're waiting on the ship Radis, and when you get the Radis shard you need, you'll be able to get Ray. Okay, now I'm with it. I was miles behind then, Fish. Sorry about that. Okay. Just thinking this one through, right? Fennec should be able to take down that Lord Vader. If I'm right, that Lord Vader was Relic 8, but the team around it was weaker than the last one, so it should be alright. I'm tempted to take Aura off there, because I don't think she's going to be used as much while Fennec's still in play. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to remove everyone on here except for Fennec right now, and we're just going to add them in as we go. So, Wampa, you've started a third account. How are you finding it? I imagine the start of the game is pretty good. I mean, I've been thinking about doing it just for a little bit, as far as just seeing how the start of play is now. But yeah, not sure I like the idea in case I get attached. I suppose if you can have a bit of fun in fleet, that's one thing. Ooh. Okay, General Grievous goes there. That's making me think then that I'm going to have to do Jedi Master Loot Mirror. But I am curious. Wow, wow, wow. Hello there, Estelle. How are you doing? Gonna say, I've quit once from playing this, and I got drawn back after a month, so yeah. I'm gonna say my exile from this game didn't last as well as yours. How you doing, man? Here we go, let's have a look. I want to see what these things can... Oh, no, I'm looking the wrong way around. I want them for offense. And let me just have the correct datacron so I know what I'm doing. I've got to do level 3, so is it... Oh, it's just a slow load time, okay. The opponent placed all his GLs and datacrons on defense, yay! So, I take it that they weren't intimidated by your datacrons of Palooza's shtick. Oh, where's Grandier? There he is. And I can't remember exactly what the level 6 is. I'm guessing it's potency or something. Smugglers, droids. Here we go. There we go, 100% potency, and then tank. Apply. Alright, you have to play exiled, work gets the best of me. I mean, I've seen you do a few things. I think I've seen you put a few videos on YouTube, maybe in spits and spats. I'll be honest, the title's been in Spanish, so I haven't been able to translate it, but I'm glad you're still putting stuff up there. I like seeing, you know, that you're getting about and all that. Let me just read. Fish, as to unlock fleet, you need to be level 60 and do an event. Let's just say I'm now level 82 and I've not unlocked fleet. So right now farming Vulture and Hyena, so after they 7-star, I have a large head start and fleet. Ah, okay. So I didn't realise that's how you did it. I've not actually done it that way. So you're essentially keeping out of fleet shards until you've got a big enough fleet to bully. That's pretty cool, that. Because you can't do that with squad, obviously. You're just sort of stuck doing squad when you get to 27, I think it is. That's a pretty cool way of bullying a shard, I'll give you credit. Oh, I'm going to say, if you win, it's certainly rubbing in the face. Ooh, okay, so it can beat a JML team, that. But can it be a decent one? What is this JML comp I'm facing? Ah, cooking. All right, that does sound fun. Is there anything like, could you draw me into it a little bit? I know that sounds silly because, like, again, if you speak in Spanish, I'm not going to be able to understand, unfortunately, but I could subtitle it. For some reason, I really would like to, I'd really like to see Paella. Yeah, it's Malgus. He came into the game last year. Oh, hang on. Opponent's attacking. They've actually just taken out Malgus, oddly enough. Yeah. Sad. Malgus is a bit overpowered in Grand Arena. Let me show him for you. Because I know you like the Old Republic, don't you? I remember a few of your videos with that. Here we go. I'm missing an Omicron for him. But yeah. He's a pretty tanky dude. Not my best, I'll admit, but yeah, in his leadership, he gets a hell of a lot of stuff in Grand Arena. So, yeah, you tend to put him on defense. Yeah, oh, hang on, this is the bit that's great, by the way. At the start of the battle, if all allies are Sith, he gains an additional 50% max health and protection, 60 speed, and at the start of battle, he recovers 100% health and protection. So essentially, if you don't kill him, he comes back with everything, with all his health and protection. So you have to kill him. It really does fit the "we have returned" vibe. Let me just have a gander at this. think Inquisitors could beat that. It's a bit of a long shot, but I think they could do it. Just for the fact that the Datacron I've got makes them immune to stun. I'm sure that's what that level 9 is. Or part of the level 9. Here we go. While he's active, Inquisitorius allies are immune to fear and stun. Yeah. So potentially that could work. The fact that no one's done it gives me a bit of concern, but might be worth a try. Yeah, I can't really think of anything, like, if you're going for a Separatist fleet, I can't imagine there's anything on the fleet nodes that you would need. So you don't necessarily need to go that way straight away. I'd have thought the biggest hindrance would be that you're not able to start farming Gear 12 pieces. Although saying that, if you're in a guild that's doing the raid, you're alright. Hey up, Maverick, how you doing? Is it weird that I'm thinking, could I avoid not using JML? This guy's not going to have a fast echo. He isn't. 228. Good to hear, Maverick. Good to hear. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know what? I just want to do this quickly, right? Just for the simple fact that, right? Aseld, I know you've probably not got a Twitch, but I don't think you've got your Twitch channel active. If you have, I haven't seen you go lives for a while, but I just want to give you a shout out, man. We were guildmates, and you stopped playing SWGOH, I know, but it's one of those where it's like, I had you on my allies list, and I think I might have removed you recently just for the fact that it's like, okay, I need room. But it was one of those where I kept looking on like, are you going to log back in? Some people you do miss. Yeah. I like to think we had fun. But yeah, I've left this on screen because I feel like someone needs a mod shaming. 228 echo. Crit avoidance. It's actually quite impressive having a slow echo. You're close to Vader. Nice one, Maverick. What are you missing? You know, that's part of what was in my head as well. Because it was obviously at the start of the pandemic when I feel like everyone kind of connected a bit during that, and yeah, it was one of those where in our guild we did have the mentor up and all that kind of stuff. You know, basically newer players could just pick up things from the older players, and yeah, it's really strange how the pandemic sort of changed things, not just like at the start, but in the mid and towards the, well, whatever part we are of it now, because I think technically we are still in it, but you wouldn't believe it. But yeah, it's amazing how things change. Oh, hang on, another one's gone. All right, no big surprises there. Yeah, I think if my Hook Cartel team had survived, we'd have been surprised. You just upgraded the last mod you need for Afra? I'm going to say nice one. I mean, I can't actually do it that way. I've said it before. I'm really stubborn when it comes to... I like to switch mods after I've got a character. So yeah, the fact that you've got mods preloaded essentially. I know, Jim does it as well. It's impressive. This entire roster's slow. I mean, if you thought Hunter was slow, I'm actually debating for giggles taking my own Bad Batch in. Mine are not relicked. They're at gear 8. But I'm debating it in the sense of just to troll him. I mean, I'm 243 with less gear. And I don't think there's one faster than me, but equally, I wouldn't like to try this and suddenly get slapped. So, it's one of those where I can't help but look and go, well, there's that if I needed it. Alright, that was a one shot there as well. Very rare I do this, just sit back while someone's attacking. That's my back wall. My mul's chilling back here with some of my scrubbier tunes. You somehow must kill bounty hunters and Zam on me, plus Night Sisters with Palp plus Vader plus Mara plus Thrawn plus RG plus Tarkin plus Krennic plus TIE Fighter Pilot. Someone broke the game if they got a team that big. You know what? I'm going to do these for now. I feel like I've been sitting back and watching enough. We'll do these 4 battles, and then we'll see what's happening when we get to this wall. Because I'm assuming this guy is going to keep attacking. Alright, so... let's see. Shall we start with Lord Vader? Lord Vader. Rise. And say same as last one. You gotta split it into 2. Right, okay, so... well, Palp Mara would be 1. I'd do Palp Mara, Tarkin, Krennic, TFP. And then you got Vader Thrawn. The reason I'd do Palp Mara plus those is you got Tarkin's AoE that can trigger the staggers, I think it is, off Mara. And Krennic's also got staggers, so you could potentially trigger there as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird defense, isn't it, Captain? Yeah, this is the way it's styled. I'm going to say, we've got double Mando action, although Fennec's the MVP here. I mean, honestly, her leadership does nothing. It's the contract. I won against Lord Vader last round doing this, and... yeah, the only thing I can think is I miss Bosk. Yeah, not having Bosk in my team is weird, but as was said, this is the way. Alright, let's just try and punch Vader. Well, Darth Vader. Let's put some armor shred on Lord. Go on, we'll just send some punches towards Royal Guard. Oh, those counters might hurt a bit. Yeah, we gotta get rid of Royal Guard. Hey up, Chris, how you doing? Yeah, punches lights out. It's a bit of overkill, but might as well get the retribution going, get some armor shred here. Basic on dark, and again. Why do I sound like Santa Claus? Someone triggered the voice changer? Alright, let me just see. Did the voice changer change? Favorite team in the Prem? Well, I'm a Stoke City supporter. We're in the Championship. But I do have a cousin who's a Manchester United supporter, so in the Premiership, I would be rooting for them. That wasn't today, so I don't know why I'm sounding like Santa Claus. Oh, it was ho ho ho. Alright, you had me then. You had me. You tried to go bowling, but it was fully boom. Man, I didn't think it'd be that. I would never have thought it'd be that chock-a-block on a Friday. Wow. I would not have thought that. Interesting. Yeah, it's weird as a Stoke supporter because when Man United have been to the Stoke ground, it's like everyone's like, stand up if you hate United, stand up. But, because we don't have tunes in us or anything. But yeah, like I say, it's how'd you phrase it? It's just one of them things where my family have always supported them, so I'm like that. I'll be honest, right, Jubs? I don't know. I've not actually heard it being wrong, but then again, though, it could just be a case I've not heard it. The odd thing is, it did actually come up in the block words thing, but it didn't.
Christ, just now, I'm guessing this is a mode. Alright, so I'm just going to choose the next battle. We're going to do Star Killer Wave. So, Separatists, we got 1, 2, we got 3, 4, and 5. Okay. 3, 3, 5, 7. Can't really do much because of the mute. Start lady. Although Ray's not going to do too much there, thankfully. Yeah, it is weird with Stoke in a sense. I'll be watching. I'll be watching. Always keep an eye out for the score on Saturday for Stoke. And then, if United are playing on a Sunday, we'll keep an eye on their game just for that reason. It's a bit weird because sometimes if Stoke are on a bad week, I can sort of just try and enjoy someone else's result if you like. It's not the same as a Stoke one, but it's about as close you can get without it being one. Alright, well, let's put that there for a minute. We get some crit damage down, lovely. Let's place it. What's that other one?
Master Wayne, have you seen the new toys we've got? I don't know why that was the only thing I could think Morgan Freeman saying. I went for Batman over, like, say, Shawshank Redemption or something more iconic. There we go. All right, 61. Not too bad. Let's see, shall we... Actually, has my opponent stopped? Yeah, they haven't done anything else yet. Come on, I've given you cheap food at the back. I give you a free meal and you're not eating? Oh, well, let me just see. It did change back, didn't it, I assume? Yeah, I've gone back to my normal voice.
Where is it? No, we're now on Odin. Whoever receives this hammer, if they are worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. That's a lot, right? Oh. Mirror on the wall. Here's the fastest horn of all.
The door is open, I could walk right in. Ooh, but it's so much harder than it
Nope,
sounds.
wrong light.
I know it's closing if I just stand still. Cause you won't wait forever, so just hear me out. It's not like I don't want you
So it's the kind of voice you get with like if Liam Neeson is listening and
favor, I just need more time. So if you wait just a little bit longer, I will
we're going to say, if Liam Neeson's listening, then we're going to say, please don't zombie down. Oh, that's not skills like you. If maybe I'm so much you want to go, but
Well, 61, we'll take. Okay, final one, Grievous. I don't think we're going to need full Jedi. I think I can afford to use a JKR team. I kind of want to throw Cam in. He's nowhere near ready, but I kind of just want to throw it in. You think the Bad Batch? Yeah, if B1 is actually quick. Surprisingly quick, actually. Actually, what was the modding on that? Kind of, right? Alright, let's give it a go. Alright, let's swap with Yoda. Okay, this was the naive point in taking in Cam. It's like, he's already triggered Savior. And he's going to die here. Surely. Yeah. I'll try and revive him. It's not like it's the end of the world right now, but we're not doing it now this minute. It's just a waste of the revive. Let's do that. Get some foresight up. Okay, now we need the revive. Actually, that works out fairly well, because now we can pop that there. Mark Grievous. Let's do the AoE, do a basic. Send in Bastila. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, I need to slow down a bit. Well, that was good that Jolie got a counter in. Hey, we got a revive when we want it. Send Bastin again. We'll base it for now. Base it. Yoda's going to get the kill here, isn't he? Yeah. I just couldn't stall hard enough. It was a case of if I revived too early, as it were, then he'd just kill Cam again. Yeah, it was a bit of a tricky one there. Basic probably would have been better, as it would have gone into the red. All right, a little switch back here. We've got Grand Inquisitor, 1 Zeta. Oh, wrong window. Yeah, there probably was a way of stalling. Alright, so Carth's been removed and it's GI. Oh. That still doesn't worry me. Yeah, Cam did as much as I think these First Order are going to do in a moment. Fastest ones would be Fu or Phasma in my eyes. Yeah, actually 265, so that has stopped me from doing this. Out of curiosity, what is Phasma? 228. Shame. Alright. BRB, my kitty cat wants me, and I'm going to assume she wants to go out. But if she doesn't, I don't really know what to do, so BRB. You coming? All right. So, what to do? You know what? I think I am going to come back to this wall. I was going to deal with this wall now, but I'm thinking, let's deal with the tougher teams. They've started work. One battle on Sana. Your current opponent has an history of not attacking all that much. Hey, I'd like that. Don't get that often, but I would like it. Alright, so this could be the risky one as far as our opponent's obviously playing very safe, it seems. They're just hitting teams they know they can beat. So, doing this could be a gamble, but I kind of want to see how it gets on. Worst case scenario, I have to come in with my... I can try Starkiller or I could try my own JML. So we got options, but... I'd like to think that Jedi Killers could take down this Jedi team, so let's see. Your last opponent and I both full cleared each other, but you were more efficient. 1 second. Oh, no taunt. That's strange. Why no taunt? You should be taunting. There it is. Is there something about debuffs? Yeah, the hard-coded right now to go for Grand Inquisitor. I don't kill him because he'll just come back and I've got to kill him again, but I think I'm going to have to. Yeah. Not that fun, that, if I'm being honest. Let's just try and protect Grand. Right. Cleanse. Come on, can I just get around JML, please? Come on, I need an AoE. Just something with AoE damage. Come on. Ability block, that's nice. Need more. Come on, 1 AoE. Just 1 AoE I need. Alright, not when everyone's got bleeding foresight, but we're gonna have to use it to get rid of it. Ugh, okay. Go on, I'm getting rid of Yoda so we get damage immunity. Grand, I need to stay alive, bud. Falls apart if you die. There we go. That's looking a bit better. That's looking a bit better. $65. I'll give you that, right? The AI was hard-coded there to go for Grand, so I'm glad I got through that. Yeah, I wasn't being greedy enough. I should have asked for 2. When you think that, Captain, they should really be able to do that. The kits, without datacrons and all that, it was, granted, GAC wasn't their primary focus, but they were meant to be capable of taking out a Galactic Legend without Cat. Again, I'm thinking TWM really rather than GAC. But all the Datacron does is give them that oomph in GAC. So that is what they should be capable of doing. So it's kind of irritating. Arnold did call it out a while ago, and I've got to agree with him that it's not good that they've been developing characters that need Datacrons to really function as intended. You know, it's kind of like I'm expecting Lord Vader to get some form of lifter down the line that makes you go, oh, right. So that's why Lord Vader's not been But I'm saying Lord Vader as if he's bad anyway, but you get my point, just the idea that it's like some characters just get better when something else comes out, but a Datacron in the meantime bumps them. I don't know. Yeah, Lord Vader was a bad example, if I'm being honest. Went for the lazy option. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right, let's try and look at these level 3 downwards. Armor potency. Armor health, that one's looking promising. Yeah, I think that's the winner. Although I kind of like the look of that. Yeah, we'll use that. What are my stats now? We got 102 tenacity. 53 armor, that's not high. What's the potency on? Well, I'm doubting it's high, but 96 potency. We should be alright. But it does make me wonder if I've got a tenacity cron. I don't think there are tenacity crons right now. There is something. Yeah, I couldn't apply that. Could maybe do that. Yeah, that feels very rough applying that. Jason, thank you very much. 15.77, it's not a lot. I'm not sure that's a good trade. Trading defense and crit damage for 15 tenacity, it's like... I know he needs tenacity, but we are still edging the tenacity check, if you like. I think I'm going to go without. I'm trying to think who's missing here. Magma's missing, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. I've always modded Wampa with tenacity in mind, so hopefully what we've got is enough. Yeah, we didn't get stunned. I feel like my Wampa's been broken lately, though. He isn't countering quicker. Then again, though, maybe I'm just used to the Crom we had that was giving him protection up too easily. All right. Let's start stacking. Yeah, it's tempting to go for auto. I'm sure I've heard that the AI is a bit funky when it comes to auto-win with Wampa. Something like it'll constantly use the wrong ability. Let me just check buffs. Yeah, we can get rid of Shaw. Alright, didn't mean go there. I mean, it's like then, I probably didn't need to womp, but it's like, well, might as well use it. Just keep us topped up. Let me keep the buffs off. I'd like to know if they've got that weird adapt or die buff. Like, Stormtrooper hasn't got it now. If I could get the AoE in, actually, this would be brilliant timing. There we go. Oh, you had to do that, didn't you, Aiden? It's alright, we can chew with our food. Oh, okay, we got one more. 68. Who doesn't like a Wampa solo? Let's have a look. Hey, Mrs. Hey, Mrs. Tommy, I'll say, just for the fact I don't know if it's Riley. I can't remember what your name is, Tommy. Like your full name, but saying that, maybe best not say that in chat. All right. Okay, so what are we doing here? We got Bad Batch. We've got Grand back here that's squishy. We've got a really not slow Phasma, but we've got a slowish Phasma. This is brilliant. I really want to say something in French now because you've said Paris. Oh, je m'appelle Joshua. That's about as good as I get. Okay. I've got so much stuff here and I don't know what to do with it. I'm very rarely in this good an offensive position. I think my opponent's actually slowed down again. Yeah, I wondered if they tripped up or something. I mean, I don't know how you trip up on that bat wall, but I'm just dancing around between teams at the moment because I don't know what to do. What will go first? So that's something. Not quick in general. Again, I'm not too surprised at that. I'm trying to think if there's like a solo opportunity or something really kooky I could do. Can't say I fancy that. It'd take something out, but I just don't think it would be good there. I'm going to throw this here, though, I think. 251 gas. I don't know if I'm being disrespectful here or if I'm being overly respectful. But my thoughts are, we've got a tank just so that we do actually get the revive if we need it, but something tells me Gas could do this on his own with a bit of luck. Yeah, at this point I'm thinking I was being disrespectful. I mean, any counters as much as anything. That's why we're struggling here. I think we could get Wrecker down, but then I'm not so sure how Gas survives. All right, nearly. Oh, come on. Okay, we got one down. I don't think we're winning this, but I'm kind of glad we got the tank out at least. Yeah. That was cockiness. All right. Try and think what would be good to clean it up. JML would be safe. And I've still got Shaq if I wanted to try something weird with the remaining clones. It's pretty bad though. I really shouldn't have tried that. That was just getting a bit overconfident. I mean, this guy's got bad mods, but he's got good gear. It's one way you wouldn't like lose a round because of that. But considering we can see everything, I feel like I can afford JML there. Okay, with this, I'm going to do Star Killer. Let's do Kanan just for giggles. Good, because Swan heard something then. You know, it's such a niche Zeta, but I do like the fact that it's got some use here. I won't wait till Visas pops up on for a turn. Here we go, Zeta. While she has no debuff, she has 100% counter chance and a 60% chance to assist when another ally attacks Sith enemies once per turn. I'm not exactly sure how that counted because I don't think I was targeting the Sith at the time, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, just gotta wait now. And we gotta wait some more because this dude is slow. My fear is if I daze him or something, this could take longer. I mean, there's a daze. Ooh, okay. So the dream here is that we managed to get Starkiller's ult to get our protection back, but how quick this Django's dying, I don't see that happening. Nope, no way in hell. 62, all right, we lost banners, but we got through. Still no more attacks. Let me just check, is it just Executor? Oh, they have put both down. Ooh, okay. That's not fun. Yeah, I could lose on ships. Let's take these down as efficiently as we can. I'm thinking we can use bounty hunters maybe here. They aren't great bounty hunters, but hopefully they can do a job. Well, it's not a great bounty hunter team, I should say. We should get a fast contract, and hopefully we can roll from there. Wow, 5th was quick. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I think Bosk is going to die here. I've got to hope someone can carry this. Man, we're nowhere near contract. We're on 20%. This is usually the quick one. Yeah, Datacrons are not that fun, if we're being honest. They're kind of a necessary evil if you want to do reasonably well in GA. I think mods plus random ability modifiers. Yeah, this ain't working. Essentially, Datacrons give stats, but they also give extra uniques, if you like. So, they're good and powerful, but they're also complicated. Probably a lot more than you'd want them to be. Yeah, I think I've messed up here. I think I've messed up. I could maybe do Treya Nest here. It's not a great Momothma team. Wow, the fact that... wow. I don't think I've ever had my Nest and Treya go first. Two Zetas, they all should be assisting. Well, most of them anyway. I know this isn't as effective as, say, against Geos, but I'd hope that it's got some viability just for the fact that they will kill themselves a little bit. Oh, damn it, I didn't do anything. Okay. I'm tripping up more than I'd like right now. Yeah, definitely agree there. Give me that any day of the week. What's the speed on 5th? So he was the quickest. 257. No, I can't do that. Maybe I could do that. Bit risky without a tank, but might be enough to get through it. Issue being preload. Well, they're being quite generous going for Piat. At least as far as giving him counters and all that. Let's put that there. Alright, that did it. Let's go for Imperial Troopers here. Let's just play it safe as far as... They're a good team, they'll get through it. Who am I missing here? Oh, I've used Piat Doi. Let's throw in Gideon. Okay, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm getting outsped by these kind of teams now. Okay. I'm bouncing between teams and it's not great. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm not convinced here, but I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, but my opponent's got way worse mods, but it's kind of a case of I've wasted a few good teams. I'll say good teams. A few teams that would have got through this without problem. Could do with Zarus sticking around just for a bit of healing. Okay, maybe not. Offense up, not bad. I never said, by the way, hi there, Mob Master. Oh, you little git. Oh yeah, I'm glad Ray Brain's here. It's like taking a poo sandwich and making it extra pooey. That really sounds childish, doesn't it? Alright, come on. Best metaphor I could come up with on the fly. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Warm up, that's it. Come on, keep us on 5s. It racks even. 1 down. Okay, no 5s, so no sacrifice. Leader's gone though. Alright, can these two carry? I'm doubting it, but we're going to probably see how good Inquisitors are without a leader in a minute. Fifth brother and easy peas. Should have focus fifth. All right. To be honest, I go for 7th because she's the one attacking out of turn. Oh, I thought she'd be gone there. Either way, they should be manageable now. I mean, it's no leader. They haven't got a lot to get through us. Okay, can we ability block? Alright, all in. Full auto. I mean, yeah, fifth's great. I'm not saying he isn't. I think it's just I sort of take concern with 7th. Just all them assists, it's like, it's just extra damage. It's actually quite impressive how he's healing up. Also interesting that I can only have 5 debuffs at a time, apparently. leadership shouldn't apply if leaders are dead. It's not something I've seen in the kit before. I know they've done something with Fulcrum for TW. To my knowledge, I don't know any team that has a leader effect that carries on after the leader's dead. At least as far as going into a second battle. I mean, if you can name captain, I'll listen. I can't say I know any though. Right now, I'm trying to think of characters that got healing immunity that could take him down. I mean, I'd have to test it, but I've never seen Vader do that. As far as I know, whenever a leader dies, the leadership goes with them. Your opponent set a super flimsy defense fleet zone. I haven't done the 77 in fleet for donkeys. It's back in the days before Executive, so I could use Houndstooth to solo. I miss those days. Let me have a look at the Fifth Brothers kit. I'm curious what it could be. It could be something to do with there being 3 toons. Yeah, I thought that, Wolverine. I get the feeling it might be connected to patience. At the start of the battle, if all allies minimum 3 are inquisitorious, gains 20% max health protection's potency. Whenever this character uses a special ability, dispels stun on all allies. Whenever an enemy damages this character when while attacking at a turn, that character gains a stack of purge which can't be evaded. And I'm wondering if there's something in the kit about gaining health with Purge. If Brother recovers 5% health and protection whenever an enemy attacks at a turn. There we go. That's explaining it. Well, I'll cash in what I've done. I won't back out, but it does explain it. Yeah, but they don't trade leaderships. It's not like, say, just now, Second Sister went into what is positionally the leader spot. She doesn't suddenly become the leader. It's just, that's just ever since Jabba came into the game, they've altered how the characters look. Before, the leader spot would have just been empty, and that's how it is now. It's a design change, nothing more. Yeah, that all came down to his unique. They were attacking at a turn, he was gaining health and protection because of it. Right, I will clean that up in a second. I want to see, well, I want to just clean this up with Night Sisters. That made more of a mess here than they intended. Well, generally, it's why you prioritize leaders. You get the leadership out, then if you go back in again, you can take the team down without the leader. You know, it's like, say they beat... Let's rethink this. Say this battle was flipped and it was First Order versus Night Sisters. If I killed Talzin, it's not like Dakar or Asajj would be the leader all of a sudden. Okay, let's try and stun Phasma. Execution is pretty close to a turn, so I'd like to stop that. Yeah, no such luck there. It's nasty down, but didn't mean jack. That's better. You okay? Yeah, I'll watch that with you tomorrow if you want. Yeah, it's Taron Egerton, isn't it? Yeah, I was interested in it. Okay. You alright though? Anyone else seen Tetris, the film? Yeah, it's on Apple TV. Go on, have that. Why not? Yeah, Taron Egerton from The Kingsman's in it. I think the gist of how I remember it, the plot is it's something like, it's about the inventor of Tetris and the story behind how it came about. Not as sexy as you'd think, you know, as far as, you know, it's not like, say, what was that game? Film game. What was that film? Was it Kevin? Not Kevin Hart. That's the Kevin someone. Him who was in Hitch. He was in a film once where it was all about video games coming to life. I can't remember what it's called. Kevin James, that's it. Completely forgot his name. I haven't seen him in years. Still feel a mile away from whatever that film was, though. Pixel, that's it. Yeah. I never saw the film, but I saw bits of it. You know, and it's like... It looked pretty trashy. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine that. I didn't really... I'd never really got to the point of thinking to watch it, but I was like, I'll keep my eye on it. Okay, Rebel Yell. We cry more. Unfortunately, we gotta go all in. That means Y-Wing, Outrider. But I'm wondering if I can save the rest for Home One Fleet. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I remember, what's it called? Hitch years ago, and Hitch was one of those films that back in the day, I liked it. But then I've watched like a CinemaSins thing on it recently, and I'm like, yeah, that was a bit... there were some cringe moments in it now you look back. Oh yeah, oddly enough, my mum was watching Adam Sandler this afternoon, Murder Mystery. Normally, I do normally avoid him. Yeah, I think the only thing I've watched with Adam Sandler in is Click. And that's just because, like, it was out when Blu-rays came out, so I was like, go on, I'll give this a go. There's something to put on my Blu-ray. Oh, it was that, and it was when, like, Netflix and Love Film and all that lot were booming. So it was like, what can I watch? What can I watch? Alright, I don't want to use the Y-Wing special just because I know that's going to get dispelled again in a minute. There we go. Just in case we didn't kill it, I thought I want to save the Y-Wing. Oh, nearly. Oh, that just feels rough. So close. Wiggle, wiggle. The fleet is away! Buggy. I think that's a word you could use to sum up SWGOH. And yeah, we got 77. Okay, let's see. There's no Hans Millennium Falcon in the starting lineup, so I'm thinking, could I try something off meta? I don't know. If I could get a bit out, I could maybe malevolence it. All right, we do that. And then we do that. Alright, that sucks a bit. That kinda helps because we do need bring in TIE Defender. TIE Defender on here sucks, but it's still a pretty good ship. Okay. You feel free to counter, Iden. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do that. And call in Iden. Or give that to Iden. At this rate, I feel like they could still get their ult quicker than I can do any decent damage to them, but we're going to keep trying. Oh, they know to go for Iden. Damn. That was rough. Okay, we stole the taunt off him. Yeah, we'll go for Terminator and offense up again. Come on, just let me get a ship out. Oh, okay. Base it. Oh, okay. Right, come on, get something out here. No, okay. Asking a bit too much more my Gear 11 Tarkin, I think. Go on, do that. Yeah, we're going out here. Get Ghost. The fact I'm bringing in TIE Reaper is a sign of where we are. Spell all buffs. Go on, have that. Just try and keep Scythe around. One minute 40, damn. Oh. Okay, more Terminator. Okay, they got Suprosa. They're going to nuke us in a minute. Oh, we got the big one though. There is a clean up here, I think. Yeah. There's a cleanup. Ooh, okay. Okay. I can actually cope with this. I mean, it's far from ideal, but... yeah, I can't win, but there are alternatives to fighting. Oh, just that smidgen of health. All right, it's painful because I know that if I got my TIE Defender up a little bit more, I'd have probably won that quite comfortably. So we're going to use our leftover rebels to clean this up. Honestly, I don't think I need this much. We'll take them. I don't see that Raven's Claw with that gear winning this, but equally, I haven't got use for the rebels after this. Yeah, I didn't need them. 48. I could have saved banners. Then finalizer. One, two, three, four, five. Anything else I can bring along just for a bit of tankiness. Cassian, Lando, why not? I very rarely get to use Lando, other than TV. Alright, who gets hunted? Alright, well, we can cope with that. Alright, get him while you can. Bye-bye, crew. That's going to cost an Empire fleet as well, having the bomber there. You know what? I'm just going to leave that. I think Silencer... it's not Silencer. Command Shuttle will die on its own. Oh, well. Definitely a fleet overkill at the end here. Guaranteed a full clear, though. Okay, so what was the final score? 17-14. Okay, not my best by any stretch. I think 1800 is a good goal, but 17-14, I think, all right. Fleet, you can probably have a guess what I put down. Got triple attacker, executor, got negotiator, and we've got an Empire fleet. Granted, not a great Empire fleet, but it's got something in there. So it might, it should hold him up. Wait, I see it. He hasn't got his exec or his profundity. His finalizer was on defense. His Empire is missing the bomber. So I'd say I've won. I'd say I've won. Okay, so we did lose the last round. It was there and then during the stream we lost. For those of you who missed it, we couldn't take down Lord Vader. A bit disappointing if I'm going to be honest. But the guy did turn up to try and hit fleet. He took down my home one, called it quits. I don't know if he was expecting me to come back with something else to beat Lord Vader. But yeah, disappointing. So here we have got JJ Binkz. Are you taking off my name, sir? So I'm up against JJ, and we've got GP disadvantage. No surprises. Zeta disadvantage, 36. 2 Omicrons behind. 32 total relics behind. Relic 5, 67 to 112, so not looking in our favour. Datacrons were behind, although I would say we've just got a little edge on the level 9s. we're actually equal on the level 6s, so it's really the level 3s I'm behind. 6 mods, yeah, we're a bit behind there. That's at 80. Yeah, 80 we're behind, but you look at the mod scores after that, we're not doing too bad. It's not the biggest margins between us, but it's still looking pretty good. And then it gets a bit rough after that. 3 GLs to my opponent's 4, including Jabba. I've got one of the ships, he's got both. So could certainly get better. So let's see what the board's looking like. And hello there, Ravage. How you doing? Okay, so no early attacks here. Let's show you what's going on. I haven't changed defense, but just for those of you who missed it, we've got Maul up top, Geos, Mon Mothma, and Night Sisters. Yep, things are going good here. I think I've won the first GA of the evening, so that's all good. I've actually recorded a Hitman video today, so that's another little tick in my box today. So all's good. We got Bam. We got Darth Revan, we got Qui-Gon, and we got First Order. So, what's our opponent got? Oh, we're going to see, was it any good? I know, I've only been to see one stand-up comic, that was John Bishop, and he did like some other up-and-coming stand-up artists on the side. I could take a leave then. That was the weird thing, it's like, you want to support them, especially if they're just coming into it, but there was one guy who was really not that funny. I remember I was with my mum and a stepsister, we call her a sister, and we were just looking at each other like, yeah, is this guy expecting us to laugh? It was really awkward, you know, especially when he's kind of just saying, come on, and I'm like, all right, yeah. Oh, I don't like roasting them because they could roast me harder. Okay, Maul. I wouldn't like to try and nest in that, so we'll take something respectable in there. Maybe Imperial Troopers. Phasma without an Omicron. Some weird bounty hunters. And similar to what I did on Temmin, we've got the Ray Jedi training team. Let's see. What's down south? We can see Slacker. Okay, standard Slacker. Night Sisters. Lando. Well, wasn't expecting that today. And Iden. Alright. I'm sensing a trap. This is where I like having this GAC report. Let's bring this over. Yeah. So we've got a Jabba waiting for us. Okay, we can plan around it. They were pretty good tonight. Can recommend Scott Bennett in particular. Okay. I mean, I will try and keep that in mind because I don't know if it's just where I am in my life right now, but I just like comedy in general. Let me just type that name in just in case I can remember it. Here we go. Okay, he's been on live at the Apollo. I'll try and keep an eye out for his face. But yeah, Russell Kane. I haven't seen much of him. I know him, but I haven't seen much of him. I think he's one that maybe I just bypass a little. Okay, I'm going to do what I did on Temmin here. I'm just going to delete all my attacking units. And we're just going to add them as we go along. So, first things first, this big slug at the back. Let's get JMK out for him. I don't know who it was we were thinking about. I think there was a stand-up coming to Stoke. And me and my mum were saying, oh, should we go see him? It might have been someone like Jimmy Carr or someone. And I know we were thinking about it, and before we'd even had a chance, it was sold out. It was probably him, but it could. I don't know if it was someone else. I know we've said if Lee Mack was coming to Stoke, we'd go without hesitation. We'd just put the money down. But yeah, I can't remember who it was. Like, so I'm thinking someone like Jimmy Carr, because he's someone who I don't mind by any stretch, but I think there's that hesitation with live, because you think, supposing. Let me just turn the light up here, man. Is that a bit better? I'm glowing. Yeah, someone like Jimmy Carr, I think he could roast you pretty bad if he caught your eye. I think that's where my concern would be. Let me just see, can I up the chroma key a little? Or lower it? Oh, wrong screen. It's not that bad. Okay. Okay. Let me just type this in. Supreme. I think we're going to end up doing a mirror here, because as much as I don't like mirrors, I think we've got more chance there than if I tried C. Well, apparently Slacker can do the slug. Do we do that? Yeah, I could believe that. I think that's the thing on panel shows and whatnot. I do find him funny, but when I've seen a few of his stand-ups, it does seem like he goes. He's just offensive.
So I just first show you the data crunch. Obviously, it will play a huge part.
I wouldn't say I'm a prude myself. As far as, you know, if someone wants to swear or wants to, you know, wants to use that kind of language for comedy, I don't mind myself. But you know, it's when it seems like it's just for the sake of doing it. I remember this a month ago. So this would be when the Jabbercron was in, wouldn't it? But it would also be when the First Order Cron was in. There's a chance there's anyone in the chat who's done Slacker versus Little Jabber this week. I'm actually going to put a ping out on Discord just in case. They do compilations of his comebacks on YouTube, and he's supposedly renowned for them, but they don't even seem witty. Yeah. Again, I could believe that. I mean, I don't know why, but I think maybe some comedians are just better on television as far as you've got more, well, at least with terrestrial usually, there's more restrictions on what they can say, so maybe it forces them to just be a little bit more creative, whereas when they're just allowed to say whatever the hell they like, maybe they just resort to the lowest common denominator. I don't know who this guy is in our guild, but it looks like he's had a rough round. Let me just share that one. Someone's facing a 10.4. I don't know who he is. He's in Revolution of the Force. That's it, he's got JMK and he's got C. That's pretty rough. Alright, I'm going to leave that for a bit, I think. We won't deal with that Jabber for a minute. We'll leave the Slacker as well. I could imagine scriptwriters play a part. I could imagine. Alright. We've got Wampa here. We're going Wampa the Iden. Not too... I don't think I want to imp them all because what's in there? Has he put a comp down with what? Nope. Let's go to Grand Arena Science. We got Malt. We got what? Right, I think 5 first to Luke in the favourites. Because nothing is really screaming 5 first after that, so I'm okay trading that. And after that, this is all looking reasonably easy. I mean, I could do Imperial Trooper, I could do Veers on Mothma. Easy dubs. Do Treya on the Bugs. Again, easy dubs. Maybe Sith Eternal Emperor on... Yeah, probably the Boba team. Honestly, I think this is the thing. But once we get these few teams out, it's going to be a walk in the park. So I'm just going to crack on with it. I've done a bit of planning. Before I take on the Slacker, I will see what people have said about Jabba, if they have said anything. But let's start off with Iden. Yeah, we're in a bit more comfortable territory than we were on Temmin. We've got tenacity here, we've got armor penetration, resistance. Yeah, let's just go for it. There's an L3 Cron, I'm not going to use that. Alright, let's slam the ground. Bye-bye, short. Alright, you guys have got no tank to protect you, so I am coming for each and every one of you fast. He thought he'd survive, but no, Wampa was coming back for seconds. Just slam that ground. Bye-bye item 1, bye-bye item 2. What bounty hunters have I got? I think I am going to do that. Just for the simple fact. SRP can be nuked there, but this feels like a bit of overkill in some ways. I never use Crimson's bounty hunters. There might be a reason why, but let's see. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, clean a 65 as you'll get. I think with this we'll do Empire. Yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've just got this funny feeling that if I took Mara in, someone like Asajj would get her. So let's go for all relics. I don't even need Datacrons, thankfully. Yeah, still no replies about Jabba. I didn't see Tass do his attack against Arnold, but I feel like he did something against Jabba. I saw him looking something up, and I had to stop watching his stream. But that's kind of where I'm irritated at this point, because I feel like I missed a lesson. Okay, basic. AoE. I wish I could stall a bit here. Okay, got a bit of health back for Palps. Not a lot, sadly. 62. Unfortunately, you stuck behind an Omicron Malgus and left your Ray on defense. Ooh. Have you not got gas? Okay. I'll take your word on that, Wolverine. Just for the simple fact, it's like, I feel like just being able to get better bandits against Slacker, it's worth a risk. The downside is if there is a mess, I've only got C left, and C's not that great against Jabba. So yeah. Okay. That would be the issue, unfortunately. I know gas can do it, but I would imagine you'd need the relics. Yeah, so sorry about that, Ravage. I know the feeling. I've been trying my hardest lately that when I work on a toon, I do try and take them up to Relic 5 minimum, if not 7. Very few I'm leaving at 5 at the moment, but I know there's a point when I'm going to have to loop back and make sure I take things to higher levels. It's like, I'm doing Jabba, I'll probably stop their Rex where I need to stop them, but then there's things like Skiffield Lando's 5, Bush Layer is 5, and you think, well, I can stop at 5 for the event, but I might as well take them to 7 after, just because of TB. Anything good here? Go on, we'll do that. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating on this end. I'm going for Afra after Jabba on my main. And I've said I'll farm the droids now, just for the fact that they're hard nodes and I've got no specific hard node farm, so it's not that bad. But I'm like you, I'd like to be able to farm all of them, just to double farm. It's where it would be ideal if they release a way of getting signal data without farming Cantina nodes, but I get the feeling that's the crunch they like. You know, if they'd be, I get the feeling something, if you said, right, we wanted something to improve the game, they'd change something else for our benefit over that, you know what I mean? All right, let's do ult. Wonder how much damage we can deal to Slacker with this Force Leap. I don't even think we go. Yeah, it's not even needed. He's going into ult just to survive. And not that much. 65 still. Yeah, I mean, it's consistent. You know, we know what we're doing with our Cantina energy, but it is annoying when something comes out because then you're like, right, I need to stop farming it. Okay, credit to him. He's got all Relic 7s and the Omicron for Chris. I mean, at my level, 7s is good. You know, I know other people would be like, 7s, that's easy. But, you know, for myself, it's not bad. It does make me think I've got a shot here, though. I mean, it's not the beefiest of teams. Right, who do I leave out? Crew. So, oh, I've used officer elsewhere. Ah, crap. Right, we're gonna have to go with a normal team. I'm guessing officer's good for passing more turns. Crit damage. Yeah, that just screams Slacker. I mean, granted, it's not great having Hooks take the first turn, but it might help a little. All right, let's just wing it. Ooh, I don't like this stuff. If they realised this was happening, I would have taken... oh, I forgot the No Master says that's a crap start. All right, poke. Pass. Swipe. When you face Jabba like this, like once in a blue moon, it's really difficult sometimes to get your head in the right frame of mind for facing it. All right, Sif's dead. We'll base it for now. Might as well get defense up. I'm wondering if what would have been a better placement in here. Can he still come back? To my knowledge, there's no revives with Slacker's kills. Okay, that's good. Let's go for Skiff. Right, they've got Contract. I don't see any point not ulting. Alright, Crew, you're probably going to die here, but thanks for doing a bit for me. Alright, so thankfully we're an ult. You couldn't even put Armor Shred on us, I think. But I don't like this. Just gotta keep ramping. Yeah. Oh, okay. We didn't miss that somehow. Hey, we got the slug out. 52. Although that does give me a little mental reminder. Probably worth taking Jabba to Relic 8 at least, because I think that might explain why I got through him so easily. Okay, so... avoided the trip. Everything else is pretty straightforward. What is this datachron? Weak style against 20. First time each scoundrel I use the basic ability. Reset the cooldowns. Okay. That could be interesting. I'm hoping this is alright. It could get a bit interesting, but I'd like to think we've got enough going for us here. But I don't feel like I can trust C to this. Or can I? Maybe if I took C Watt with some other tanky tunes. I mean, I don't use Savage here. I haven't got the armorer. Rent the care, how you doing? I feel like a GL is expensive here, but it's an argument of surely it could work. How am I so good? I mean, I'll take that. I don't feel like I've done much to deserve a praise like that. How much do I spend? This is my free-to-play account. I've been playing this for, what, 4 years? This is 4 years? Yeah, 2019 I started this. So yeah, just a bit of time and energy there. Quite literally in terms of SWGOH. Maybe I could do something. I don't really want to put Savage in here. We'll try it. Although I'm getting the EBGB seeing a very weak Darth Talon in there. My thoughts are I could give the shield attack to C, and then hopefully I could give. Never mind. Thanks for the follow. Let's avoid a preload. I think I might need something like Treya. The fact that it actually took out my C is a bit concerning. It didn't even blink. So yeah, I think Treya is the option. But we're gonna have to do Savage as well. We've got to try and have something tanky for him to go for. Just wondering if there's something I can throw in here that's... Yeah, we'll throw Royal Guard. It's not much, but it might just jump in if one of them's near death. At the end of each turn, if another ally took damage that turn, they'll gain 6% health, while Empire allies do. Royal Guard taunts one turn whenever another ally falls below 50% health, so we might jump in there if Maul gets someone below 50. This team is quite frightening, though. Because here they go. Alright, we take a turn. Hello, Sippy, my old friend. Basic. Well, that's one good thing. Bye-bye. I haven't really used Nautilus, so I haven't used Treya's Omicron like this much. It's nice to see how effective it can be. I mean, right now, Royal Guard's just kind of insurance. I'm glad I've learned a lesson here, though. Don't try C against this. Alright, that was the biggest waste of tank tech I've ever... Or what tech in general that I've ever seen. You did a thing. You gonna tell the class? I shouldn't say that because I'm pretty sure Calvin's on at this time. You're just going to give Krennic a spin. Good luck. Okay. A bit more wiggle room now, I'd say. You completed Star Killer. Very nice. Okay. Kit, just on the off chance you're watching the playbacks, I'm trying this again for you. I'm trying. And say every time he comes on stream, he's like, use Aiden. Alright, and this time I'm doing the correct move, unlike last time when I did the wrong one. So let's do that. And let's do that. I think I get a power out at something. Okay. As far as I know, I didn't use Stormtrooper then. Stormtrooper's here. My Stormtrooper aren't here. Oh, hang on, we're talking about rent. Sorry, I was just completely out of it then. Free-to-play camp for your team. Ben, you got Obi-Wan Ben, Luke Skywalker, Leia, Stormtrooper Han. Okay. Okay, so Stormtrooper Han is a good tank at that level. But you're actually going for the CLS requirement, so that's good. Out of those, I would say Lando, but it's not great. I'm assuming you're farming up in either Empire or Imperial troops to get R2 for CLS. So I would say Atbar's easier, but Lando's probably worthwhile down the line when you're going for something like Jedi Master Luke or even Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. So Atbar's probably easier, Lando's probably better. No worries. I'm going to say no worries about translation. I wish I could speak German Tal. That is one good reason, Mol, I agree. Home One's certainly got its benefits early on. That mole has kind of nobbled me a bit. Certainly affecting my turn order. I'm not normally... Wicket isn't normally behind Alder. Okay, so there will be a revive. You can just deal some damage in the short term, it won't be bad. Alright, that's gonna hurt. Alright, days. We got the important ones. Not saying Mon is important, but at least these lot aren't attacking us. Gap with the raid, thank you very much. I'm going to say, just dealing with this Mon Mothma, so bear with me a moment. Come on. And Ascension again, thank you for the follow. Oh, we got a miss. Oh, and another. There we go. You can't stay hidden for long. What's the best team against Geos? The best one, arguably, is Darth Trey, because, well, not eventually, very quickly they'll start killing themselves. Darth Vader, though, Darth Vader's in the early game anyway, he's a good solo option against him. Once you start facing bigger Geos, it's not that useful, but early on it's handy. Okay, we're going to trigger his turn here. Ugh. Tell you what, Logray, I could really do you getting in here, bud. Never mind, we're all good. 42. Yeah, I mean, I would go Vader solo as an option. Like I said, me personally, I've always liked Trey. I just think it's easier. Let's get the Imperial Troopers in here. I don't think I've forgotten anything. We've got Phasma that isn't with an Omicron. We've got a Boba Fett team. We've got Rage at a training. We should be alright with our imps. Oh, we're going to have to be now, but I don't think I've forgotten anything. I know that costs 2 banners, but I'm happy with that. Okay. I haven't actually seen much with Pogglecron, I'll be honest. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen much. Curious for my rank of the first 4 GLs. Do you mean like the original 4, or do you mean like the best 4? No, fire away questions, Rant. Let's go for BB-8. The original 4. Okay. Oh, assuming we're keeping in context like current GLs and whatnot, I think I'd say Slacker's number 1, just for the fact he is very versatile. After that, I'd be going towards. Oof. I think I'd go JML, Ray, then C. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got C, I like him, but I feel like... Yeah, I feel like C's not got a lot of viability in a lot of things, whereas the others do. R2, I don't know if you know, but you've just been a very big nuisance to me. Bad droid. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I do rate JML, and when I've only got JML on my main, so I have to rate him to a degree. But I feel like even though JML can beat pretty much everything, I think he struggles against Jabba. It's one of those, well, like Jabba and Sifeternal now I think about it. It's like, you think about the raids, you think about TB. I feel like Slack has always had an edge in them. I mean, granted, DarkSide was much more easy compared to Lightside Geo, so JML had an edge there. Have we got a Discord server or something? Yeah, I think that's just oddly enough popped up in my chat. Oh, Ravage put it in. Thank you. Yeah, we've got a few people on there who play... Well, I say a few people who play SWGOH. Most of the people on there play SWGOH. Yeah, feel free to just put us in one of the channels we've got, and someone will probably help you if it isn't me myself in a bit. Is Lord Vader a good GL compared to the other ones? I think what I would say about Lord Vader is he is underappreciated. Here we go, get in. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for Lord Vader as my next GL on my main after I've gone for Jabba. So we're talking like months down the line here at this point, but I think, well, he's useful in a lot of game modes right now. And even though I don't think he's the best GL, I think he's certainly the one I wouldn't like to be backed into a corner against, because I feel like he could be really difficult to clean up. Whereas some of them you think, oh, okay, I could piecemeal this a bit, whereas with Lord Vader, it's like, I'm not sure. And yeah, as Ravage says, I play a bit of Hitman as well, so that's one of the games in my server. Or on my channel. Sifeternal Emperor is the easiest to get, Slacker the most versatile. If in a great guild and you have Cat, you go for Kenobi. JML takes a long time to get all the parts, Lord Vader is very expensive. It's a good summary, that. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like they need to do catch-up mechanics for the likes of Cat. It's not right. I feel like I'm YOLOing a bit too much here, but let's see. I mean, Bad Batch is certainly a team worth building, but they are expensive. There's no denying it. $67. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I mean, maybe I'm just a bit salty still because I did lose to Lord Vader last round. Yeah, 67 is still only one less than what you'd expect though, so I'm happy with it. It was definitely sketchy though. That was me gambling. It paid off. Sometimes roll the dice. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe... Here we go. Oh! I haven't got a blow job. We're gonna have to do the gauntlet job then. Crimson is not, no. I think I'm in the 200s for shards, but it's going to be a few. It's going to be a few more proving grounds. No worries, Gav, no worries. I'm going to say, have a good night, man. Well, I'm going to say, have a good shift at work. Luke versus Carlo. Jedi Knight Luke, I assume. Essentially, you get Heroes Arise from his leadership ability, you know, the one that pops up. Or Master Luke. Honestly, Master Luke's got everything in his kit to take down Kylo. He's got crit immunity, he's got ways of dazing so that they can't keep assisting with Red Trooper. It's pretty easy. I was going to say the other way around, if it was Slacker versus JML, back when I had to do that, you could do Slacker with Darth Revan, Bastille and Malak, and I think it was HK or Sith Marauder or something. Maybe Sith Empire Trooper. There was another one I used more often, which was Slacker, GG, B1, GBA, and Watt, I think. It was a weird Frankenstein of a team, but it did get through it. Well, JML could probably get through that. When I say probably, I'd be very surprised if it didn't. I'm not saying it won't, but I'm going to say, yeah, JML's a hard counter. Back before Datacrons and all that lot, you used to have the rock, paper, scissors meta, and it was JML beats Slacker, Slacker beats C, C beats JML, and Ray beat them all, on and off. We're going to say, sounds very good, Sensian. I always felt guilty because Hoda was a character I just left at gear 8 for the longest time, because for a long time you didn't need it. 100 bits from Kit, thank you very much. I did try... Hang on, I've got to make sure I play this right, so bear with me a second. I just realised I'm in the meaty bit of the match. So if I play wrong gear, I'm screwed. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I did try my Iden against Mon Mothma today. Second time in 2 rounds, by the way. Both times I've lost. So, I've been trying to do what you want, Kit. Alright, let's go for RG. Pass that over. Oh, he got the taunt, I didn't see it. Okay. That was a bit of a waste. Okay. Crit damage up. Okay, well, that didn't hurt us. Might as well... yeah, we'll base it. Protection up's still there for a bit. Ugh. I've got to try and take a turn. Oh. And we're out of here. I haven't got any win condition here. I'm trying to think what I can do to make a cleanup possible. I mean, I've got Xanadu out, that's something. Okay. Let's deal with the other 2 ships. We'll come back. Right, so let me just back up and say thank you very much for the bits kit. Like I say, I did try my Iden against Mon Mothma 2 times in a row now. I don't think both Mon Mothma teams were great, but you know, that was more reason I thought Iden would work, and it didn't. So just giving you a status report on that. Let's see, Ascension. You think he's fine even at 5-star, so you're just going to leave him there, safe for Malik. I'd agree, unless you're going for JML or JKL, you don't need Hoda. You don't need the shard for Hoda that fast. Liam, as long as Hux is mod for tenacity and they haven't messed up with Hux and Fu turn order, then it's an easy fight. Alright, I was just thinking what you were talking about there, yeah. Okay. What have I got left? 2 fleets. 3 if I really stretched it, but not really. His Mon Mothma team was all right at 9. I'm not being fun. You're in Kyber 2 still, aren't you? I mean, I'm not being funny. It's not the fact that that is a hard fight I'm buffing at. It's the fact that someone has chosen to Relic 9 the Mon Mothma team. I mean, I love Mon Mothma. I think it's a fun team, but I would not be Relic 9 in it. That's like, you know, throwing your wads out. No, I imagine that was fun. I haven't got Scythe, so I can't do anything great with TIE Defender. So I'm not wrong here, am I, in thinking we go heavy with the Empire. But maybe maybe we can do something with TIE Defender as a reinforcement with Exectrix. I don't know. Let's just take this in for now. Think on this battle and then move back. The Love Vader team was all Relic 9s. His GG was all full Relic 8s. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree about where the GP comes from. I mean, it's obvious this guy's building for TB. I mean, we had... let's say we had... I think this is where there can be a difference in building. Some people will focus hard on relics and then maybe neglect other parts of the roster, whereas some people will try and stretch the roster out, which I think is the right choice, but sometimes it can mean slightly less relics. That's what I would assume anyway. It's like we had Fish in here earlier. I think he's gone now, but he was saying now at 2 million-ish, he's got 2, maybe 3 GLs. You know, and some people really do stretch their roster. It's a bit weird in some ways, but I respect it. It's not something I could do. Let me shut this down, it's in my way. Here we go. Well, the one good thing about Scythe is it's bloody easy to target. Relic 5 on Ezra and Hera. Hera makes sense because of profundity, but I will admit Ezra's a bit of an unusual one. Why will the hate be flowing? Oh, of course, yeah, I've just remembered what you got on your roster. Oh yeah, I can imagine Ezra's not a bad relic. He wouldn't be the first for most people, but, you know, he's not like a bad investment. Yeah, I'm just getting owned a bit here. Wow, these ties are putting out some ridiculous numbers. $61, I'm taking it and running. I'm looking at this and thinking, have I got some really scrappy fleet that can take this out? Geos, maybe? Geos with Defender? Still got the droids. I've got Scimitar. YOLO. Look, I know Geos are slow, but could I take a turn, please? Thank you. I'll feel better now that the balance of this battle has shifted a little bit. I didn't see it. Okay, 71. And then try and clean this up. With not a lot of options. Xanadu's out, so that's a positive. Outrider won't do much. Ghost has got defense down. But saying that, Outrider at least has got power. It's got more power than that. Go on, we'll try it. Scimitar's just kind of chilling in this fleet. I'd much rather Count Dooku's Solar Sailor. Okay, that's good. We'll do the AoE. Just prompt boss take a turn. And we'll do the AoE. Ted's got Buzz Droid there. Let's put that there. We want them to kill vultures, so having a Mark 1 seems a good idea. I'll avoid bringing in a reinforcement until I need to. I'm missing Spy here, though. That's a big issue. Yeah, we'll... Go on, we'll base it. It's not nice having no vultures being summoned, but we haven't got a special, so we'll take the hit. Okay, turn me to Tamal. Let's just... Oh, don't crash on me. Oh, it's crashing. 2, 7. Frame rate's picked up, thank God for that. Just got out of that. Okay. Oh crap, it's going again. Come on. Stay with us. Stay with us. It's very unlucky, that. I can understand Sabine. I mean, Oh, hang on. Well, maybe not. It's only just caught up to me backing out the game. Alright. I think we're out. Rip. So I'm going to just go and see what the final score is. Yeah, the new blue stacks has been more stable for me, but it just has these random crashes like that. It's the first time it's happened in a battle. Sometimes it'll just be on the menus, and I think, thank God it isn't in GAC. But yeah, when it happens in GAC, it costs you. I really hope someone at CG thinks to themselves, we'll create a PC client. I don't think they realise how much the community would appreciate it. But they don't really care, so... Prove me wrong, CG. So yeah, 2 battles. That just kind of sucks. 1489. I think they will get the win because I was a bit messier than I needed to be. I mean, Mon... I know Kyle was there, but it wasn't like a top tier Mon team. I'm glad we got through Jabba in 1 hit. I don't think we dropped front wall, did we? No, we're all clean there. Granted, when you got a Lando team up front, it's not exactly hard to get through. Yeah, and we had a trip against the Maul team, but that honestly took me by surprise how potent that Datacron was. So, yeah, disappointing. Still, though, I would like to think we got a slim chance, if not a guaranteed one. I mean, actually, I'll just show you on the actual round. Last round, we did get 2 holds on the front wall, so there is a chance at least we can make up with the tomb battles, if not Fleet losing the round for us. Yeah, we got a hold with Bam, and we got a hold with Phasma. So maybe that IG Cron's doing some good. I mean, let me actually go into my defense set. I would like to just look at the numbers. IG-11 is currently 151% potency. Let's see, with that Datacron, whenever using the ability to deal more damage, max 100%, equal to half of their potency percentage. So the IG's dealing something like 75% extra damage based on his potency. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a level 1 Jedi. It's essentially it's a nice little trick. Maybe not guaranteed to get banners, but if someone goes in with an AoE, it could catch someone out. But yeah, we're done for this round. We've done 10, we've done Crimson. It's 1:45. This is late. So, let's go.